DJ Semtex. You're right now backstage, Rock the Bells concert. We're in the parking lot. We're in one of the illest tour buses with my man Naz. What's going on?
What's going on, family? Chilling.
Good to see you again. Last time I saw you was just before the Jay-Z show in London.
Yeah.
That's a crazy event, man. Royal Albert Hall. That's ill. Let's talk about the album Untitled.
Yeah.
Big album, man. I think that's one of your best, seriously.
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
Took it there.
Yeah.
So what I want to do right now is to talk about some of the joints on the album.
All right.
I know you're gonna go on stage in about 10 minutes time, so I ain't gonna take up too much time. So like, just try and go through it, a couple of tracks.
All right.
The joint, You're My Niggas.
Yeah.
I love that joint, man. You break it down, what you was going through your mind when you did that track?
Well, when I was just, it's just talking about it, like, where the word comes from in the first place. Where does the word nigga come from? Is it Niger, which was like a Latin word that means bad? And who named it Niger, and who named the Niger River? And who named Nigeria, Nigeria? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that that's where the word came from by the time it hit the American shores in the early hundreds of whatever year it was. By the time people in America got the wind of where African Americans was coming from, or Africans were coming from, they were calling them, they were from Niger, a nigger, a Negro, whatever. They were just making up whatever word they felt was funny to them, to disrespect those African people. And that word just stuck from there, and I just try to put that up in the song, you know what I mean? And just say, like, we beyond that. We beyond that now. It's like, you can't have anybody give you a name that means something bad. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can name you. So, and it's like, with all that being said, now, not just blacks call themselves niggas, whites and Spanish and Latin and Asians, everybody gets down with the nigga word now. So that's what that song was talking about. All y'all my niggas.
Yo, Naz, the album Untitled is crazy. I know you changed the name of the album before it's going to be called the Nigga album. And I think some people feel that all the hype that came about, you using the word, people are like, it's outrageous, it's shocking, and blah, blah, blah. Some people feel that it kind of overshadows how great the album really is. It's kind of like the hype was kind of... But do you regret changing the name or keeping the name? Or?
Well, that's the thing. We didn't change the name. We just didn't put anything on the cover. So instead of saying where it would say Nas or whatever, when you take off the plastic on the CD, the album jacket says nothing. It's just me. It's my back to the world with the whip marks on my back, showing you what still happens to this day. And it wasn't about just the title anymore. I think all the people I needed to know, people I needed to get it out there to, they knew what this record was about. It's more about the music than anything. So it was just going back and forth. We're going to put the title on it or not, and the album keeps getting pushed back and all of that. Enough was enough. We just took everything off of it, and people know what the album is. I think it even says more.
Right.
It shows you people's fear to deal with racism and deal with that title, even on a music level. It just shows you that fear in 2008. So that was better for me to just show nothing except my back with the N on it.
Queens Get the Money, lyrically, it's one of your best joints, man. It's like the way that you're rhyming on there, the way that you, the metaphors, the flows, everything is crazy. What made you want to work with Jay Electronica? What made you want to get him to do the beat for that joint?
Jay Electronica is real. It's like I wanted to work with people that, that was crazy. And how I met him is Erykah Badu introduced me to him, and he gave me some music to listen to, and I called him back like immediately, like, dog, we gotta work. His sound is unique, his rhymes are unique, his style is unique. So his style of production is unique. So it was just something I felt I wanted on my record.
Talking about an album Untitled, let's get into another joint of this album, We're Not Alone.
Yeah.
Like, what's the whole concept behind that joint?
I mean, We're Not Alone is a lot of things. It's just like you're talking about how nobody's out here as one individual. Everybody's connected. So when you look at global warming, when you look at conspiracy theories of UFOs and government cover-ups and secret societies and all of this mess that people get caught up in, it's beyond just race. You know, we're all one brotherhood, one sisterhood, one humanity, one family. So we're not alone. Says like in the hook, nobody's an island. Nobody's an island. We're all part of one thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's beautiful the way you ended the joint as well when you're talking and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people didn't expect that from
Yeah,
you.
appreciate it, man. Yeah, we just trying to, you know, if the whole thing with this was just, you know, getting everything in a focus, getting my focus off, and from beginning to end, just having people feel me where I'm coming from. This ain't a record like any of my other records. This ain't a record where there's a song here, a song there that gets into what I feel about the world. This is a record about one specific thing that turns out to be a whole bunch of specific things, but underneath one title or whatever you want to call it.
Sly Fox. It's a crazy joint. Now, I'm in Boston. I'm watching Fox News, and I see Bill O'Reilly, and he starts talking about you. And yo, it is crazy. I literally choked. So it's like rapper, nah, it's the vile gangster rapper, like. And at the same time, he was kind of rip you apart. He's trying to rip you apart. He was also promoting you, man, because anybody who sees that and they're not into hip hop would just be like, I need to investigate. I need to check this guy out. I mean, how does it feel to have your name thrown up in the limelight like that?
I mean, that's the whole reason I did Sly Fox, because I kept hearing a lot of bad things about Fox News, and then when I heard the nigga, I heard that he was talking reckless about me, did 3 shows about me. I realized he didn't have nothing else to talk about.
It's like he's your fan almost.
And he's probably, you know, or probably not. And I just realized there's so much ignorance about hip-hop music. Like, I'm not a rapper no more. I look at myself as an artist. If you call me a hip-hop artist, that's cool. But they try to put the word rapper on you. Someone like myself, I've been putting out so many records, so many years with so many different styles, and just trying to, you know, inspire so many people that I'm beyond just rapper. You know what I'm saying? A rapper is on the street trying to get heard, trying to be heard. That was me in my beginning stages, you know what I'm saying? And I think they just try to downplay us and kick us to the side and act like we don't have a voice and we're not being heard. But, you know, so I had to get at him, man. So whatever he says about me, you know, say my name right, man. That's all, you know, whatever.
We're on the tour bus backstage, Rock the Bells. You're going to go on stage in 5 minutes' time. We're going to get kicked out of the bus. I got to say, what's your personal favorite joint from the album?
It'd have to be Testify. Testify is a song about a man, or it could be a father who lost his son to police brutality. It could be a father who gets shitted on by corporate America by not letting him excel the way he's supposed to. It could be a man who's just had enough with life in a country that he's helped build, and in a country that's not giving back to him when he wants to be a part of the whole thing. He wants to be accepted. He doesn't know what else to do. He's frustrated, he's confused, and he's like talking to his psychiatrist in a way, you know. So I like that song a lot, because it's kind of like I know there's tons of people, not just black, who feel the way he feel, not just Americans feel like he feel. There's a lot of people who feel like they're in a box, or they're in a corner, or they're in a trap, they're in a hole, and they just want to just rebel against everything around them. So I like that one.
Yo, Nas, I gotta say thanks for taking the time out to do this. I know you're crazy busy. Like, shout out to Anthony, the tour manager, for making it happen. And I want to see you on stage, so I'm trying to get out of your way. I want to see you on stage now as much as the promoters do. What's all this about? The future? You're gonna be doing an album with Primo and one with
Nah,
Dr.
that's
Dre's?
just wishful thinking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing concrete. Just wishful thinking.